Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to another daily vlog. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome, guys. Welcome back. So, today is a very rainy day. It is already almost noon. I cannot believe that. The day has gone by so fast. I have been up pretty much all night. Nate had another rough night of sleep. I'm hoping that we're like past this phase in the next couple of days because he has had a really rough week with missing out on sleep. There's a couple things we're going to try. Maybe I can talk to you guys about it more, but a lot of why he's up, I think, just sometimes he's up because he has autism and it just is what it is. But a lot of the other reason is he gets up and gets books off of his bookshelf and he will pile books in his bed. And then obviously you can't sleep well if there's like 50 books in your bed. So we've thought about trying getting a new bookshelf that has like doors on it that we can like lock at night. Maybe that would help him not get so keyed up. He stays up and reads, and he just has an open bookshelf right now. So I'm kind of looking at options to see if maybe that'll help. The doctor also said we could try Benadryl. So I haven't tried that in a while. The melatonin works, like he goes to sleep with it, but then he's been waking up. Last night he woke up at midnight or before midnight. It was probably like 11:30 and he didn't go back to sleep till like 4:30. And so I got an hour and a half after he finally went back to sleep. I got an hour and a half where I had to wake up for the kids to get them ready for school. So I am dragging. It is very like yucky outside, but I'm going to have to get out. I've waited all morning to see if the rain will kind of slack off so I can run errands with Mark. I don't mind running errands in the rain, but he is so Mark just hates, he's like Nate in some ways that he hates getting his shoes wet. I need to put his rain boots on him if we do go out. But there are some things I need to get. Tomorrow, Lucy has to turn in her Valentine's project, and that's like a thing I'll show you guys when we get it done today, but we're creating a basket for her to put all her Valentines in, and we're doing like a hot air balloon. We've determined that we're just going to go for it and get like a balloon, like a big balloon from Dollar Tree to be the balloon, and it may be a little bit over a foot, but I'm hoping her teacher has mercy on us. I'm like, it's okay. Like maybe it's a little bit taller than a foot, but mostly that'll just be the balloon. So I need to go get that because I imagine the next few days, Dollar Tree is going to be hit rather hard. Also, I'm trying to finish up the kids' Valentines Basket so I can film that. I wanted to film that days ago and it just hasn't happened. I went ahead and gathered everything last night and laid it all out. And it's so funny because I really thought I had way more for Lucy, but I barely have anything for her and I have way more for the boys. That's just how it worked out this year. So I need to go get a couple more things for her basket. I always do like a little goodie basket for my kids for Valentine's Day. I also want to get my secret sister a few things. I won't be able to show you guys that just in case she watches. I don't want to ruin the surprise, but I got her a couple things I want to add to it for Valentine's Day. So we need to go run some errands. Also, last night I got a grocery pickup and they were out of iceberg lettuce. And what I want to make for dinner tonight, we need iceberg lettuce for. So I may try to run to Aldi. We'll just see how it goes. But if we run to Aldi and get just a couple of things, there were some produce items I wanted to get at Walmart. They were just way too expensive. So I thought we would run into Aldi. We also need cheese crackers randomly. So we need to get that. But I was really waiting. I wanted to go early today and it kept raining. I checked weather.com and they said rain in the next hour. So I've waited to see if it will stop and it has not stopped. So we're going to have to just make a break for it because we're not going to be able to go tonight. Normally I would just wait and go when David got home, but Lucy has piano practice tonight and there's just not any time. So I need to get it done before the kids get home and it's already noon. So I did get my video done for tomorrow, got that uploaded, and then finalized my taxes. So that's been productive. I've gotten no housework done though. I have a lot I need to do, a lot of laundry, kind of behind on that after the weekend, and just a lot of random house stuff to do. So lots going on, but you guys come with me. I'll show you guys whatever we get and however it goes, you guys will get to see it. Mark does have new rain boots, so I'm hoping they fit and that helps with the rain. It's just really gross. And he likes to splash in the puddles and then he gets so mad because his shoes get wet. I'm like, you shouldn't have splashed in the puddles, little boys, little boys. But anyway, y'all come hang out with me today. It's going to be a really great day. I need to just perk up. I need to go get an iced coffee or something and like push through. And usually the good news is he does not do this, knock on wood. I really don't believe in that. I just do it for funny's sake. Pray to God. That's what I need to do. Normally he does not do this 2 nights in a row. It's like he's too tired to be up 2 nights in a row. So I'm hoping tonight we can all get some good sleep. But anyway, y'all come hang out with me today and let's spend it together. Hey Marky, show us your rain boots. They are cool. You said they feel a little big, but I think you'll grow into them. It was either a 9, 10, or 11, 12, and he's right at an 11. Don't mind my messy house where there's clothes everywhere. We're about to head out. All right, you guys, we are back home. It is very dark in here, and that's because it is dreary and rainy. We got so wet. I'm glad that I didn't try to do my hair and makeup today because it would have been not good. We went to the Dollar Tree. They had probably 100 balloons blown up the other day when I was in there, but we couldn't get it because I was like, they will deflate by the time she needs it for her school project. Well, they had probably 25 balloons left. Of those, only about 10 or 15 were Valentine's balloons, and they were all like very deflated. So I got just a couple of things to fill in the gaps, which you will see if you're a Patreon member. You will see the Valentine's. Actually, you probably already saw it. What we got our kids for Valentine's Day, that's already up for y'all. If you're not a Patreon member, you'll see it on Valentine's morning. I'll try to show you guys their little Valentine's basket. But I got a couple of things to round out Lucy's basket. She ended up with a lot of stuff because I kind of went a little crazy. Although they had no Valentine's things. The only Valentine's stuff they had left, they had the little mini boxes of chocolates. That was it. There was no other Valentine's candy. There was no Valentine's anything else. So I'm glad I got the stuff early because it went fast. You saw lots of M&Ms. They had all their Easter stuff out. So they had Easter M&Ms and Easter stuff, which I walked in and I'm like, oh, these are really great prices because they had big bags of the little fun size M&Ms. And I was like, these are such great prices. And then I realized it's $5, not $1.25. So some of the stuff is definitely $5 in there. You have to be careful, especially like the freezer section and the candy section. I noticed a lot of $5 items. So it's like, where else can I go get a balloon? So I knew Kroger would have it. Kroger, like, they go all out for Valentine's Day. If you have a Kroger, it was like this in Indiana too when we lived there. It's like Valentine's threw up in there. So I knew they would have plenty of stuff, and they did. So we got this for her Valentine's basket to do for school. Like I said, it's going to be over a foot, but that's okay. So when we get all of it put together, I'll show y'all. They had all different kinds, but she said she wanted a red heart. So it just says Happy Valentine's Day. There was some that said I love you, but I figured she would probably prefer Happy Valentine's Day since it's for all of her classmates. I'm sure she does love them, but anyway. So I got that, and I was like, I'm not going into Aldi. It's pouring rain. It was bad enough going into the store. Mark had his rain boots on, and we had an umbrella, and he still was very upset about, like, the wind was blowing, and we still got pretty wet, so he did not like that. But it's okay. Like, we dry it off, so, like, we are not going into Aldi, too. So I just picked up some iceberg lettuce, and they had strawberries for $3.99, which is still crazy expensive, but I went ahead and bought them, and that's all we got. So fun times. I did stop on the way home and go through the drive-thru and get iced coffee. No joke, they put like 5 ice cubes in this thing. So I need to put some extra ice in there because I like it super icy. But not too bad. So anyway, it is now, like I said, almost 3 o'clock and my house is a wreck. But I really want to sit down and read. I have Kindle Unlimited for a free trial right now. I've done a free trial with them before. I've actually had Kindle Unlimited for a while. Canceled it just trying to save some money, and I was due for another free trial. And so that's when you can like get books. It's like a subscription where they have a lot of books where you can just pay a monthly price and you can get books. But there was The Teacher by Frida McFadden came out, and I knew I wanted to read that. And so I signed up for a free trial. I finished The Teacher, which I really did enjoy. And then I started reading a couple that I hadn't read before with Frida McFadden as my favorite author. Even the books of hers that aren't my very favorite are still so enjoyable to read. She is such a good author. She writes in a way where it's just enjoyable. You don't have to there's twisty, but you don't have to get into them. They just are really easy to read. And so I want to sit down and read. I'm reading The X right now. I thought I read that one, but I didn't. And so there's a couple of hers that I hadn't got to read because she only posts, and I didn't realize this until I was in a fan club of her on Facebook. I've really been getting into these groups on Facebook of books. That's been really fun. But I'm in one of her fan clubs, and she said on there, she's in there, and she said that she only releases audiobooks to Libby and the library platforms. And then she releases her books to Kindle Unlimited. So all of her books are over there. And that was good to know, because every time I look for her books on Libby, all I can find are the audiobooks, which I don't mind, but a lot of times I just like to read them instead of listen to them. Just depends on what I'm doing. So there's a few over there that I want to read before my trial is over. So I really want to sit down and do that. It's the perfect day to read because it's rainy and dreary and gross. But then I'm the house is a mess and disgusting and laundry and all the things. So I also need to do some YouTube work. So we'll just see. Maybe I'll do some work and then I'll sit down and we'll divide the time out maybe. Mark is wound up. But anyway, I thought I'd just check in, let you guys know how exciting our outing was. It wasn't very. Also, I found these. I don't have any specific plans, but I found these at the Dollar Tree. These have been so hard to find. These basket bags, and this is a great price because there's 2 in here for $1.25. And the ones I buy, and I actually like this size. They're a little smaller than the ones I get at Walmart that are double the price. So I'm gonna put these in my gift. I have a gift bag container that I store gift bags and tissue paper and anything to do with gifts in there. So anyway, Layla just wants me to sit down. And I've also been answering comments all day from you guys. Look at my hairs over her eyes. Are you okay with that? We actually have very similar hair color, Layla. Layla got a haircut since you guys saw her probably. She went to the groomers last week. But I've been answering comments. My video went up today where I was telling you guys I've just been feeling kind of down. And I really appreciate you guys being so concerned. I'm okay. I feel like we all have days like that. And then some people are saying, well, you've been really depressed since you lost weight. And I just want to say that is not what's happening. Those two things are not mutually exclusive. I have been losing weight and I've been feeling amazing. That is not stopping. Layla, I'm trying to explain this to them. But I've also had a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. I honestly think a lot of it too is everything that I've dealt with the past year and all of the stress. I have to process it. And every time I try to bury it down, it comes back to the surface. And so I'm dealing with a lot of emotional stuff, a lot of stress, lack of sleep. That'll do it to you too. Nothing to do with the weight loss. I feel better physically than I have in a long time. I just don't want you guys to think that somehow me losing weight has made me sad. That is not true. It's just we have a lot going on in our life right now and still adjusting to living somewhere new, all of the things. And it's been a little bit of a transition season for us. So anyways, I just wanted to say that because I don't want you to think that I'm sad because I'm losing weight. There's 2 things going on at the same time. It doesn't mean they're related. Does that make sense? I'm still doing amazing on my weight loss journey. And I'm excited to be where I'm at. And I've waited a long time to be where I'm at. But at the same time, the only thing I would say that is kind of related, Layla is whining so much. She wants me to sit down that bad. The only thing that's sort of related is that I'm having to learn how to feel my feelings and not eat my feelings. That is where I've gotten in trouble in the past, even when I tried to do this program before in the past. I was going through some very, very emotional times back then. And so taking away food, my comfort item, made me feel super sad. So that has been different in terms of the food isn't causing me to be sad, but I'm having to learn to process it in a different way, a more healthy way, and feeling the feelings. And a lot of you said it's okay to cry. You should cry. Believe me, I have cried. There was like 2 days last week that I cried all day. So I'm a crier though. I just don't like to get on here and cry to y'all, because I do sometimes though. But I don't like to do it all the time because I don't want to bum you out. I wouldn't want to watch a video with somebody being like all sappy and sad all the time either. So anyway, we're going to get through the season together. It's also been a very dreary, dark, rainy winter, and that isn't great for anyone. So spring is coming and all the allergies and all that. So I've got my oatmeal over here. I'm going to eat my oatmeal on this rainy day, and I'm going to film Valentine's content to get up on Patreon, and I will see you guys back in a little bit. All right, here's Lucy's hot air balloon basket. Keeps twisting. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
She decorated it with flowers and her name.
No!
It's a little taller than a foot,
So big.
but hopefully you won't be in trouble.
Right here.
Yeah. The balloon is a little big, but it's very cute. You'll get all kinds of pretty Valentines in there, huh?
Uh-huh.
You guys, sorry for Layla barking. I don't know if you can tell. Y'all, it's too wet, but it is snowing. Big, like, flakes of snow. As soon as it hits the ground, it's melting, pretty much, because it's so wet. It's pretty cold, but yeah, I did not know this was a possibility today. Totally snowing. The kids are actually playing in the garage with the door closed, just riding their scooters in an empty garage, or half of an empty garage, getting some energy out. Lucy's about to go to the piano, but I was like, holy cow, is that snow? And it is. All right, you guys, so it is now 4:30. Kids are home. Lucy is at piano with David. I just put up the Patreon video I filmed, so I wanted to do my Patreon shout out. I love to shout out my Patreon members. If you're interested in joining Patreon, that information is always down below. There's a $3 tier, a $5 tier, and a $10 tier a month. You get access to extra content over there, and also you get shout outs. So let's go. I'm going to go through this really quick. Let's go with the bronze tier, which is the $3 tier. I'm going to shout all of you out, but I'm only going to do first names just in case. Minna, Sierra, and I hope I'm saying all of your names right. Lisa, Carly, Andrea, Person, Amanda, Gia, Stephanie, Courtney, Andrea, Jen, Lynn, Christine, and Hallie. I'm sorry. Thank you guys so much for being part of the bronze tier. Let's go now to the silver tier. Silver tier. Melinda, Angie, Christina, Charity, Tara, Leslie, Summer, April, Sherry, and Lizette. Thank you guys so much for being a part. Hopefully I'm saying all your names right. And then last but certainly not least, my gold tier. Crystal, Denise, Jackie, Ashley, Alyssa, Sarah, and Katie. Thank you guys so much for being part of the gold tier. I love my Patreon. I love getting to share bonus content over there, things that maybe I don't want everybody and their mama to see. More private things. I do like anytime I'm like doing something special for my kids and I don't want them to see it, I put it on Patreon because they don't have access to the Patreon videos. So sneak peek Christmas ideas, Valentine's, and then once you join, you can go back and watch all the previous videos. You're not like locked into only the ones that are posted, new. So anyway, thank you guys for all being a part. Now I have done nothing productive except get my secret sister gift together, get the kids' Valentine's stuff finished up, post a Patreon video. I haven't done any housework. Tomorrow is going to be like full on housework. Actually, my mom and dad are coming into town this weekend, and so I just need to get a handle on the house. I have just not, my heart has not been in housework the last few days, and I think it'll make me feel better like mentally to get that done. So anyway, that's tomorrow. Today I'm just going to kind of relax the rest of the night. I'll have to make dinner and do all that, kid stuff, but I'm not going to stress too much about the house. I'll tackle it tomorrow. So I'll see you guys back at dinner. I think I'm going to do lettuce wraps, chicken lettuce wraps for dinner. So that's really quick. And then for the kids, I'm not sure what. We may have like breakfast for dinner and do some like cinnamon rolls and yogurt. Just kind of thinking, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Nate doesn't like cinnamon rolls. I'll have to figure out something else for him, but the other two do. So, and they both like yogurt. So that'd be kind of an easy dinner that I think everybody will like besides Nate. And he could have waffles instead of cinnamon rolls, and he does like yogurt. So we'll make it work. I'll see you guys back then. All right, you guys, it's the end of the night. Welcome to my office where I come every night. It's the quietest place. We just got the kids to bed. Dinner, I took a picture on my phone, but I'll put a picture in here, We had the Asian lettuce wraps with a side salad. It's one of our favorite dinners. I think it is David's favorite dinner that I make that is on plan. It is so good. I've told you guys this before. All you do is take the stir fry sauce, put it on top of cooked ground chicken, lean ground chicken. And then I also like to put some of the G. Hughes Thai chili sauce on top of that. Wrap it in lettuce wraps. It is so, so good. And then we had some side salad on the side, just to get the rest of our veggies in. And I still have some of our homemade ranch, and I'm loving that. I told you guys how I made it, but it's basically just buttermilk, light mayo, and a ranch packet. And it's really good, and it lasts a long time in the fridge. I just keep it like in a mason jar. And that was really delicious. I picked through all the bad lettuce and tried to salvage lettuce to make our side salad with, and then the iceberg I bought today at Kroger for our lettuce wraps. And we still have a good bit of the lettuce wraps. I thought we could do like chicken tacos or like even beef tacos with the lettuce wraps again this week. But it's been a really good night. I finished my book, The X by Frida McFadden. So good. I gave it a 9 out of 10. It's like what her books are usually like mind-boggling at the end, where you're trying to like put all the pieces together, and that's why I love her so much. Like at the end you're like, wait a second. What just happened? And I mean, it was close to a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed that book. I read it super quick. I think I just started it yesterday. And I haven't read that much. I just flew through it. So I have a couple more of her older ones that I hadn't read. So I'm going to keep chugging along while I still have that Kindle Unlimited plan. And yeah, tomorrow is more housework. I did do some laundry tonight and just kind of straightened up, but I would just like to get a handle on things tomorrow. So anyway, that is going to be it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope you all are having a great day. When you guys are watching this, I believe it will be Valentine's Day. So I hope you all had a very happy Valentine's Day, and you feel loved. That's why I like Valentine's Day. To me, it's never been about, even when I was single, it's never been about like finding, like, I am very grateful that I have David to celebrate Valentine's Day with, and it definitely is about that kind of love too. But I just loved Valentine's Day. Even when I was single, I would buy myself flowers. And I just, would call my friends and tell them how much I love them. And I don't get why people get so upset about Valentine's Day. Like, it's a secular holiday and it's made up by the greeting cards. I just don't agree. Like, we can make it into whatever we want. And for me, it's about telling all the people in my life how much I love them and showing love to others, which is what God commands us to do every day. But just like for Thanksgiving, we're thankful. We have an extra emphasis on being thankful on one day a year. Yes, we should be thankful all year, but we focus in one day. I think it's beautiful to have a day where you focus on love, and that's pretty special. So I hope you all had a great day and you feel love, from our Heavenly Father and from us. We love you all so much. If you like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
When all your hope is silenced, can't find the silver lining.